Good afternoon, Chair Salinas and colleagues. Thank you for the opportunity to speak with you on behalf of House Bill 2831. For the record, my name is Rep Nosse, and I am the state representative for House District 42. As we all know, the way our state addresses mental health means that a lot of people who need services are falling through the cracks. This bill is about setting up a pilot project to treat people who are experiencing a mental health crisis, who are often part of the homelessness population or facing addiction issues. In a situation where they're arrested, they typically either end up in the county jail, where they lose their Oregon health plan coverage, or they are alternatively placed in the Oregon State Hospital, where they also lose their Oregon health plan coverage. This pilot, as I understand it, creates 3 centers around the state with about 6 beds each, where people in this situation will be taken care of in the community setting rather than at the state penitentiary or in the jail for up to 2 weeks, rather than disconnecting people from the medical care that they receive, their families, or any other local support system that they might happen to have. And maybe they would get stabilized and could be stayed and remain in their community. Not sending people to the state hospital also means we can reserve the state hospital as a resource for more acute cases and maybe save precious general fund dollars, which we're all very acutely aware of as of today with the co-chair's budget coming out. I think this pilot project is a good idea, and we'll learn from it what it will help us to do to steer conversation for the whole state and set an example maybe for what other states might be able to do as well. Additionally, I think the concept of peer support, as is called out in this bill, is important, and I want to spend just a minute about why I think that's important. Just as minorities and underserved communities often want services and supports from people that look like them or have had a similar life experience, just like veterans often prefer support from other veterans because they can relate to the experiences that they've had, we know that people who are dealing with addiction issues often find the support from others who have struggled with addiction or homelessness, offers them help and guidance in a way that is, well, frankly, more useful or meaningful to people who find themselves in that situation. I'll turn it over now to my colleague who will give you more details about the program, and I believe Director Pat Allen from the Health Authority is also going to be here to testify how we might be able to take advantage of matching funds available to support this concept.
You're being pulled in multiple directions. It's that time of session. Okay, motion passes. Close the work session on 3145. We're going to go back to the regular order now and open a work session on House Bill 2980. Representative Nosse, please.
Okay, just a second. Coney, come up. 2980, there we go. House Bill 2980 establishes a new program to provide funding to 4 peer respite centers in the Portland metropolitan area, the Southern Oregon area, the Central and Eastern Oregon, and the Oregon coast to serve individuals experiencing a behavioral health crisis. That's not 4 per region, that's 4 total, Madam Chair. Each peer respite center shall provide up to 2 weeks of continuous peer respite services to 6 or fewer individuals. At least one of the peer respite centers must participate in a pilot program designed specifically to provide culturally responsive services to a community of color or to one of the 9 federally recognized tribes in our state. The bill appropriates $6 million general fund to award $750,000 annually to each of the 4 centers that are hopefully established. The Human Services Subcommittee recommends House Bill 2980 be amended by the -A amendment and be reported out do pass as amended.
Thank you, Representative. Is there discussion? Ms. Byerly.
Wait.
Oh, sorry. I didn't see a hand. I apologize. Senator Johnson, please.
Thank you. I'm perhaps not as familiar with this bill as I should be. Who will be the appointing authority, and will these be competitive for the establishment of the centers?
Madam Chair, I believe the Oregon Health Authority will be the one that's administering the grant. And yes, there will be a competitive process for which to apply. It's not a preordained conclusion which peer respite organization will be the one that operates the centers.
Thank you.
Representative Sanchez, please.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I just wanted to state that this is such an important piece of the behavioral health package that we're building. And in my opinion, just an opportunity to create yet another step to try to avoid some of the higher cost, the higher end services that we've been forced to provide in the state. This is an opportunity to provide services for folks from a peer perspective that would avoid emergency rooms, that would avoid jail situations. We're looking at this as just such an amazing opportunity to just try to do something on the front end. This is the upriver approach that we've been talking about for a very, very long time. And I'm very, very excited about this bill.
Thank you, Representative. Is there further discussion? If not, Ms. Byerly.
Representative Bynum,
Bynum votes aye.
Representative Drazen,
Sorry for the delay. Drazen votes aye.
Representative Leaf,
Leaf votes yes.
Representative McLean,
McLean votes aye.
Representative Nosse,
Representative Nosse votes yes.
Representative Sanchez,
Sanchez votes aye.
Representative Solomon,
Solomon votes aye.
Representative Stark,
Stark votes yes.
Representative Gomberg,
Gomberg votes yes.
Representative Smith,
Representative Smith votes aye.
Representative Rayfield,
Rayfield votes yes.
Senator Anderson,
Anderson votes yes.
Senator Frederick,
Frederick votes yes.
Senator Golden,
Golden votes aye.
Senator Gorsuch,
Gorsuch votes yes.
Senator Hansel,
Senator Hansel votes aye.
Senator Knoop,
Senator Knoop votes aye.
Senator Lieber,
Senator Lieber votes aye.
Senator Taylor,
Taylor votes aye.
Senator Thompson,
Thompson votes aye.
Senator Girard,
Gerard votes yes.
Senator Johnson,
Johnson votes yes.
Senator Steiner Hayward,
Steiner Hayward votes yes. Motion passes. Close that work session.